The Philippines, a culturally diverse country with an estimated 14 to 17 million indigenous peoples belonging to 110 ethno-linguistic groups. They are mainly concentrated in northern Luzon and Mindanao, with some groups in the Visayas area. Caraga served as a haven for the indigenous peoples. The IPs lived in ancestral territories, richly endowed with natural resources. In Caraga region, the estimated population of the indigenous peoples are about 81,707 based from the approved CADTs. There are 6 major tribes living in ancestral lands. They are Manobo, Mamanwa, Banwaon, Higaonon, Mandaya, and Talaandig. The Manobo name came from the Mansuba, a combination of men or person to person, and Suba or river, meaning river people. The first Manobo settlers lived in northern Mindanao. The Manobos are both strong in mind and spirit. Their cultural identity is firmly rooted in the land and its nature. The word Mamanwa means first forest dwellers, derived from the words men means first and Banwa means forest. They speak their own language, which they call Minamanwa. The Mamanwas rely on the subsistence economy, which is hand-to-mouth existence, and the political system is largely based on respect for elders who exert control over judicial affairs and maintains peace and order within the band. Most of the Mamanwas who left their residences adjacent to bodies of water moved and lived in the mountains of Agusan del Norte, Surigao del Norte, and Surigao del Sur. The term Banwaon was derived from the root word Banwa, which means permanency of residence in just one place. They learned their customs and traditions from Supreme Being at the time the world was created. The Banwaon tribe was earlier known as Bilao, meaning dislike to mingle with strangers. Those were the times when Banwaon or Bilao tribe was passionately opposed to the violation or destruction to their environment. The indigenous tribe of the Higaonon shares a common root language, history, and culture. They can be found in northern and central regions of the island of Mindanao. The Higaonon people were originally called by the outsiders as Higadnon, which means seaside dwellers. It was changed to Higaonon when they were forced to move upland. The culture of the Higaonon tribe can be best described as a culture of peace for solving their conflicts or settling feuds among other groups. The Mandaya is considered as one of those with the richest cultural heritage among ethnic groups. Their name denotes the first people upstream and is derived from men, which means first, and Daya means upstream or upper portion of the river. The traditional governance of the Mandaya displays a strong leadership. Customary laws are observed and stiff penalties are imposed. Acceptance and respect by the community makes a tribal governance work. The Talaandig is one of the few earliest tribes in Mindanao. Their ancestry came from Apo Agbibilen and Apo Ginamayon, who both survived the Great Flood. The word Talaandig came from 2 root words talaan, to be marked with, noted, trustworthy, respectable, and andig, which was derived from the word sandig or talinapan. The rich and varied culture, the multi-ethnic and multi-faith of peoples in Mindanao deserve to be learned and respected. Let's be one in reviving and strengthening the traditions, culture, and heritage of our diverse communities. Let's keep a culture of peace and spread peace through culture.